All right, we have started a chat with someone by the name of Amanda. She is on Mildred Ellie, so we know that is our campaign information right here and visitor information. Just so you guys know, this is kind of a loaded chat. This is actually Brittany chatting as Amanda, so I know that she's in Peoria and all that, but we're pretending, okay? Um, so here's our predefined content for Mildred Ellie. All right, and I can see right here, okay, Amanda is on Mildred Ellie, the New York campus. And I always like to just go to the link that they are actually on, just so that I'm on the same page with them, literally the same page. Okay? Awesome. So let's start this chat. So I always like to address their name. Okay, remember the first question they receive is, may I ask who I'm speaking with today? So Amanda answered that question. I say, hello Amanda, how may I help you today? What is the cost of the medical assistant program? Okay, so here's where we're going to get a little bit more advanced. I could say what we had used in the Excel document. There's several factors that play into the cost and length of the program. However, I can now show you where to find the right answer for this. So I have a canned response that I use for that. I say, sure thing. Well, I gathered information for you. May I ask which campus location of ours you're looking to attend? I'm waiting for Amanda to respond. One thing I will let you guys know is we have a 3-minute rule. If we have responded to a visitor and it's gone 3 minutes since they respond, we can then say, are you still there? Have I lost you? Okay. While we're waiting for Amanda to respond, we can start getting this ready. I'm going to close this out. Oh, okay, so she responded. New York. Okay, now, Mildred Ellie has a New York City campus and an Albany, New York campus. I always, even though we see that she's on the New York City page, I still like to clarify. So I'll say Albany, New York, or New York City. Okay, so we definitely confirmed it's New York City. So what we do is we go up here. To find catalogs, you're always going to want to look for disclosures or consumer information. Mildred Ellie is disclosures. We go here to disclosures. We're going to look for the New York City campus catalog. Right click, a new tab. Now we can provide Amanda with the catalog. And I have a response for that so that Amanda knows what she's receiving. And that response says, click the link below to view and download the campus catalog. In there you'll find information on curriculum, cost, length, and other valuable information on the program. This is a wonderful response because we are putting the job of the student finding the information for themselves in their own hands. We are also alleviating ourselves from typing out actual information because we are providing a link that our client has provided for their prospective students to view. We are eliminating ourselves from any type of liability. Okay? So again, I'm going to move this conversation forward. I've now addressed Amanda's question about cost, but I need to know something about her. I need to know her educational background. So I'll do this response here that we used earlier in the Excel video. So like I was saying before, we'll wait 3 minutes. So if at 11:06 we haven't seen Amanda respond, we'll see if she's still there. As you guys have probably noticed from the beginner training series, there is a ding sound that you hear when someone responds. While we're waiting for Amanda to respond, we can go over some of the stuff here. So with Mildred Ellie, we can take a look at campuses. We know that they have 3 locations: Albany, New York, New York, and Pittsfield, Massachusetts. We can find out which programs are offered at each location by going to the campus page. So we can see the degrees that Albany offers: advanced paralegal, business management, information technology, massage therapy, medical assistant, office project and event management. They also offer certificates: medical assistant certificate, which is different than the medical assistant degree; massage therapy certificate, different than the massage therapy degree; nurse aide, CNA; practical nursing. See here too. See what New York City offers. As you can see, a different list of programs. They don't have the event project management or CNA. Okay? This is just something, and this gets into a little bit more advanced, but we'll touch on it now. It's good to know the clients and which programs are offered at each location. I know for a fact that Albany, New York only offers CNA for Mildred Ellie. So if someone comes on and says, I want to know the cost information for CNA, you cannot say, sure thing, while I gather that information for you, may I ask which campus you're looking to attend, because you're supposed to already know that the only location that offers CNA is Albany. So you can say, sure thing, while I gather that information for you, I want to make sure that you're aware it's offered at Albany. Is that okay with you? Okay. See, we're almost coming up on 3 minutes. She hasn't responded yet. Okay, it's 11:06 now. Again, we allow them 3 minutes because a lot of times they're typically probably at work, and they might be doing other things. So we don't want to be too aggressive. So we allow them 3 minutes to respond. Okay, so one thing we found too, and this is kind of a filler question, but a lot of our clients like it. When someone says some college, we like to say, oh great, where did you previously attend college? And what did you study while there? And this also helps the admissions representatives get to know a little bit more about their prospective student. Once Amanda starts, you see these 3 little dots? This is how we know they're typing. So if it's been over 3 minutes, and you're seeing this, don't ask, are they there? Okay, great. So what we're going to do here, remember, our clients want to know how the student found out about the school. And notice I use a lot of positive words. You say great, excellent, wonderful, fantastic. Use those positive words at the beginning before saying anything. It helps them feel more positive about the situation. As you can see, Amanda's typing again. Okay, so we found out Amanda's educational background. We know what campus she wants to attend. We know what program she wants to attend. We've addressed her questions. We know how she found out about the school. Now we want to start going for the appointment. I have a response for that. I'm going to use my positive words. Excellent. The next step is to have you come and visit the campus. Would you be available to visit our campus today or tomorrow to take a tour to see if we're the right school for you and meet with an admissions representative? Okay, sometimes they will give you a vague answer like this, so it's good to clarify. While we're finding that out, let's take a look at what the appointment hours for Mildred Ellie are. So we can see it's broken down by campus. We know that the New York campus, Monday through Thursday, they have visiting hours from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, so let's see what Amanda said. She wants tomorrow. Awesome. So I have another canned response that I use for this. Would you prefer a morning, afternoon, or early evening visit tomorrow? I typically go when there's evening visiting hours like this. I typically go with 6 or 6:30 p.m. and the reason why is most people finish their work at 5 p.m. And especially in New York City, if you've ever been, it can take a little bit of time on train to get somewhere. So if Amanda finished work at 5 p.m., it might take her an hour and a half to get to the school location. Okay, so that's why I typically will offer that. And it's really convenient for the visitors as well. They can come in when they're done with work, so it doesn't take time out of their day or take time off of work. So we can see up here, it says visitor. We know there's no pre-chat survey, so we don't have any of Amanda's information. All we know is her name is Amanda. So now that we have gotten a time for her, we're going to need her contact information. We need her full name, her phone number, and her email address. And I have a response for that. I can book that for you. I'll just need your full name, phone number, and email address to do so. And then I put a little, smiley face on there. It helps keep things positive. I'll probably close out of the catalog right now. Just waiting for Amanda's information. We can start preparing to know how to let her know where to get to the, how to get to the school, but we got to wait for her information first. Okay, now we have her information that we need to book this. So now we provide her with the address and which trains or buses she needs to take. All right. Then we'll go back to my other canned response. When you arrive tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., let the receptionist know you scheduled your visit via live chat, and they'll assist you from there. To create a reminder for yourself, you can use the plus sign at the bottom of the chat box. There you'll be prompted to send a chat script to yourself. And at this point, you are done with the chat. Okay? Now, how do we get this to the submission page? Click up here, this drop-down arrow, and you hit copy as plain text. You copy. I'd like to drop this down a little bit. There's my chat transcript. This is how I like to organize my converted chats. I have the information I need up top, and I'll put NYC tomorrow 6:30 p.m. Okay? And we're pretty much done with Amanda, and she just sent that to herself. You can let it sit a little bit. Once you know that they've done that, they'll probably either end the chat themselves, or you can end engagement. And that ends the chat. All right, so now let's just go ahead and revisit submitting a lead. So we'll go to Chat Drive. Remember, there is not a double submit form, so all we have to do is go to the Chat Drive submit location. We'll go to Mildred Ellie, New York City, appointment tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. How'd you hear about this? We do have to talk to Mildred Ellie about adding this on here, so we'll go ahead and put reputation. Put the transcript in there. Say Amanda Smith. Oh, see? The way this field is designed, it doesn't want the spaces in there. So you'll get that. Even if you have a valid phone number, just take the spaces out, and then it says you're fine. Amanda wanted medical assistant. She has some college. She was on a desktop. She was a live chat. And it was me. Now I'm not going to send this because this was an example chat and it's not an actual person or appointment scheduled. But we would hit the submit button and then we're good to go. And that's a basic flow of a chat.